All right, for this last problem, we have a lighthouse 350 feet above sea level. Observer 2 ships directly offshore. Angle of depression to the ships are 4 degrees and 6.5 degrees. How far apart are the ships? All right, so I might start by drawing your lighthouse here. We'll have one ship here, and another ship will be out here. If I draw a line from that lighthouse to each ship, when they talk about angle of depression, if you were standing on that lighthouse looking horizontally, the angle of depression would be the angle that you would see when you look downward. So when they say there's a 4-degree angle of depression, it would be from the horizontal down to that line. So this is my 4 degrees, and then this would be my 6.5 degrees. Alright, and so I'm going to use right triangles to help me solve this problem. Now, knowing what I know about geometry, I know that if I look at this triangle here, that essentially is the same thing as this triangle here. And I would be looking at an angle of 4 degrees here, which means this is also 4 degrees. So I know this is going to be 4 degrees. And what I would like to do is I would like to find this distance. And then my plan is to look at the other right triangle that I have sitting here. If I looked at, I guess, sorry, that would be this distance that I'm looking for here, for that red triangle. Now if I look at the smaller triangle right here, now I will look for this distance. And again, knowing what I know from geometry, if that is 6.5, then that means this should be 6.5 degrees. And so I'm going to end up solving 2 different triangles, and then I'll just look for their difference. That'll tell me how far apart the ships are. So if I look for the smaller triangle, or the one that's in blue up above, I know I've got an angle of 6.5 degrees here. I know that the observer is 350 feet above sea level, so this is my 350, and I'm going to be looking for this distance. And so given this angle, I have side opposite, I'm looking for side adjacent, I know to use the tangent. So I'll say it's the tangent of my angle, 6.5 degrees, is equal to 350 divided by x. Multiply both sides by x. And then go ahead and divide by this number. And make sure that your calculator is in degree mode, or of course it's going to end up giving you the wrong answer. So you take out your calculator. Remember to check your mode is right here. Push that button. We are in degree mode, so we're okay. If not, make sure you go down to degree, hit enter. And now I'll just type that in. So 350 divided by the tangent of 6.5 should give me approximately 3,071.910575. So there's that distance. And then if I take a look at my drawing and I look at the red triangle, you'll see that it's essentially the same thing. Still have a distance of 350 feet above sea level. I want to figure out that distance. This time my angle is 4 degrees. And again, looking at this particular angle, I know the side opposite. I'm looking for side adjacent. I again want to use tangent. So I'll say the tangent of 4 degrees is equal to 350 divided by x. Exact same steps, multiply both sides by x. Divide by whatever the tangent of 4 is. So again, I'll need to use my calculator. And so I'll say this time it's 350 divided by the tangent of 4, and hit enter. And it looks like this one is approximately 5,005.23319. And now, like we said before, I know this distance here is 5,005 approximately. I know that distance is 3,071. Now I just need to subtract them. So subtract that number, and that should be the distance between the two ships, 1,933.32 feet. So again, notice how I used right triangles to help me solve my problem. In this section, you should be trying to come up with right triangles to help you figure out your problem, and then using your SOHCAHTOA. All right, if you have questions, feel free to ask in class or before school, after school.